Hi, I'm Melissa, Living Dead Girl Melissa. um, I want to talk more about this topic about sexual harassment, sexual assault, etc., and bring in women and people, not just women but men too, with disabilities, whether it's mentally challenged, physical or mental disabilities that have experienced sexual harassment, assaults, in being molested, just because people think that they're so weak. They are the, how you say, a weak target to pick on, because no one's gonna believe them because they're disabled, or they have mental illness, etc. And it's not right. And I have made a video recently about it because it bothers me, because this has happened to me. And just hearing one person just say, oh, that she's just saying that because she's like, she's like that, she is slow, she is stupid, or she's like that, she just made it up, she's just pretending, she's lying, she's making it up, he can make it up, because they like that, predators will use that and as an excuse to manipulate you for not believing that your loved one or your friend or whoever that may have a disability. It's not right. People who predators who do that to people who have disabilities, it's not cool, it's not right, it's wrong. And you know what? We can be victims too. It happens to people with disabilities as well. Anyone, doesn't matter what your gender is, your race, your sexuality, your level of disability, your age, children, doesn't matter. It happens to anybody. But this is specifically only on one topic. I will make another video about that too. But this one I want to talk about people with disabilities. And I've been looking up articles. I can just read them, because there are some that I have, related to. So I was going to read them, because I think it's important to know more about this and to be aware and to talk about it, not just brush it under the rug like it's nothing, because it's not nothing. And that show 13 Reasons Why? I really love that show. It's going to shock you, You're going to feel pain. And you're gonna be pissed. And guess what? You should be pissed off, because you know why? It's happening every day. It's always happening. It's brutal. It's gonna make you emotional. It's gonna make you cry. It's gonna make you angry. It's gonna make you feel all types of emotions. And I love the show because I've really never seen anything like that before. I've seen some shows that have in each episode they bring in some type of topic like race, or people who have autism, or a person with a sexuality coming out, things like that, And that show is I like it, and I'm hoping and waiting for a season 3. Anyway, back on this topic. I'm so sorry, just going off. Because I feel so strongly about it, and let me tell you something. If I told you my experience, whatever that may be, if it was 4 years ago, 6, 7 years ago or something, and it was so personal to me, but I tell you, and then you tell someone else, say, oh, she said nothing happened, and I'm just like, excuse me, I told you. You tell me that's nothing? How is that nothing? So if someone gropes your daughter and touches them, and you think that's okay? No, it's not okay. If it's touching your body, whether it's clothes on or off, if it's toys, sex toys, or penetration, male or female, it doesn't matter who you are, it happens to anyone, it's not okay. And here I'm going to read this. Calling out sexual harassment as a woman with a disability. I'm about to be honest with you. I'm about to share the experiences I have had with sexual harassment. I want to share these with you to demonstrate that if you have a similar experience, you are not alone. And to encourage you to do something about it. As a woman with a physical disability, I didn't expect sexual harassment to be a concern in my life. But I quickly began to realize I was an easy target for men to pick on, as they'd get away with things they did. And it's true. Whether it's a physical or a mental, doesn't matter who you are, it happens, and just spread more awareness about it. It happens to women with disabilities. It happens to women or men who have mental illnesses or who are mentally challenged, whether you're autistic or you have a learning disability, whatever it is, whether it's physical or mental, etc. Let you know that your experience is valid. Whatever your experience is, it's validated. It should be valid. It's not less than. And you are not worthless, and it's not your fault. It's never your fault. It's that person who did something to you. They're the ones, that's their fault, not yours. It's not matter what you wear, whether you show skin or you're covered up, whether you're male or female, a child, doesn't matter. It's not what these two people made choices. No, it's that person's choice, not yours. And you can go from a victim to being a survivor. And I want to let you guys know, yes, it does happen. And it happened to me 3 times in my life. The first 2 times it was in school. The first one's in school, how that was, I was like, 13, 14 years old, a minor. And it happens at any age. Even when you're an adult, you think, oh, you're a grown woman now, so it shouldn't matter. It does matter, honey. It does. No matter how old you are, it does. When you think your voice is not heard, it should be. People with disabilities have been left out of the conversation about harassment and sexual assault, being molested, abused. And yes, people with disabilities kind of have relationships too. It can be an abusive relationship that's a sexual abusive, or it could be a stranger. But the more sexual assaults are someone that's close to you. It's less strangers, but more someone that's close to you, someone that's in your family, or even a friend. You never know. It could happen to anyone, and till it happens to you, you don't know how it feels. Till it happens to you, or to your child, or to your brother or sister, or friend, a co-worker, anyone. Be there for them. And if you see something is wrong, please stop it from happening. Especially in the show 13 Reasons Why, people should watch it, especially boys, to get educated on that stuff. Say when they see it, they'll learn that it's wrong, And believe a person with a disability. Come on, you should help them. Their story is valid. My stories are valid. What happened to me is real. I know what happened to me, and I know it's not a lie. Because why would the hell would I lie about that? And I get angry and pissed off because I've been trying not to think about it, even though it happened 2 years ago, or other things that happened. There were I think 5-7 years ago. I don't remember what year, but I know the first time I was in middle school. I was in a special education class, and the same kid that I had a crush on followed me down to the basement. I didn't tell anyone but one best friend that I had, and he was so angry. He wanted to go just beat him up and stuff. I'm like, no, it's not. It's gonna make things worse. And guess what? I don't want to get into detail because I don't want to cry. Because the next day, rumors were spread about me. Saying, oh, Melissa did this, Melissa did that in middle school. And I was 14 in the 8th grade. Rumors, lies spread about me, stuff that I didn't even do because I was still a virgin. And so if a girl was able to be with a person, right, and be vulnerable, be intimate with that person for the first time in her life, and the next time she gets called a slut and a whore, that makes no sense. She gets labeled. You don't even know her. You don't even know her life, what she's going through. In the show, it shows everything. And you don't know what other person's life is, what they're going through. Because what if what you're doing can make their life even worse, to the point, a breaking point that they want to end their life. You know, like, come on. It hurts me and it upsets me when the one person in my entire life that I'm closest to have doubts and doesn't believe her own daughter. Teenagers lie a lot. Some probably do, some don't. When you're a teenager, you lie about things, about going out at night or something, or having a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever it may be, and because you're so afraid of your parent. You're afraid to be honest. Sometimes the truth hurts, and sometimes they say the truth will set you free. But sometimes it's hard to tell the truth. Sometimes, we're teenagers. When you're young, you lie. When you get older, maybe you learn from your mistakes. When you're older, you're more mature. But I may be an adult and I may be mature, but sometimes I have a mind of a child, and at times, yeah, I act the way I am. I act at a certain age at times, and I try to read articles, try to Google stuff to seem smart, put makeup on to look normal, to seem, oh, I'm smart, I know everything. You know how hard it is. I had to look at the phone to read it and to write it down because I forget everything I've ever learned. I forget about it. And I forget certain words. I'm like, I wish I could read that, or I wish I could remember this word to look smart, because I feel dumb when I don't know anything, so I just read it out. And I try to practice, and sometimes I have bad memory. And yeah, I have a learning disability. I have mental illness. I am mentally challenged, and I have a physical disability, which is asthma. Asthma is also a physical disability because it shows the triggers and the symptoms that I have. You can see me coughing and wheezing and out of breath and needing my inhaler, and I have general anxiety disorder because I'm very anxious in public places. And you know this, you guys. But when someone says, I doubt that this happened to you, what if you lie? Because you have this problem. I hope that we can get a medication to fix you up, so you can be normal again. And it just hurts me. It just breaks my heart. There are treatment, but what you have will never go away. If you have autism, that's not going to go away. There is no cure, just treatment to help, but it's not going to go away. You're still you can be normal, and people with disabilities are normal. They're different, but they're normal. But then sometimes I think F normal, because what is normal? Normal is boring. Why be that where you can be different? And I love being different. I love being weird and acting childish at times because, hey, that's me. Why be like anybody else? I can just embrace who I am. But there are those who take advantage of you for being different. And that's not okay. I was 14. This big, tall boy older than me, probably 15 or something, or 16, and he held me down and forced himself on me. That was one story. And then later another thing happened with this guy I thought I trusted. And I just froze. I just stayed still, my head to the side, and I wanted to cry. Because at first I trusted this person, this guy that I liked, but then I changed my mind soon after we started, and then I just didn't want to, but I don't want to get into that because I can't even. I was sexually harassed and assaulted. And people take advantage because they think all these bad things about me. Especially I'm a person with a disability, and they think it's okay, that it's fun, that I'm an easy target. No. You are so much more than what happened to you. You are not defined by it. You're so much more, and your life is worth it. Always ask if it's okay, and see the person's body language. See the way they respond to you. If they are into it and they want to, and if they say yes. If they freeze, just stay still and not move. Please do not continue moving forward, and just ask what's wrong and should we stop. If someone has almost made sexual advantage escalated more further, please stop it from happening. And if she or he cries and says stop or no, just stop, period. Just stop. If they are drunk, wasted, passed out, have a sober person take them home, and or make sure that no one touches them, gets near them, or has their way with them. If it's clothes on or off, groping, toys, penetration, etc., sexual harassment, sexual assault, sexual abuse, molestation, it happens to anyone, no matter your gender, your race, your sexuality, age, size, and disability. It's not okay. It's not your fault. And not the clothes you wear, how you dress, what time of the day it is, all that stuff. And the drugs you taken, or if you drank or too much of the substance, you consumed. You did not ask to be raped. You did not ask to be harassed, molested, abused. There is no right or wrong way to react to it if it happened to you. And I said before, you are not defined by it. You are a survivor. You are strong. And you can help those that have been through it become strong and help prevent it from happening and spread awareness, since this is a sexual assault awareness month. And I will leave some links down below for some articles for you if you want to read them. Just to know you are validated. And my story is valid too. What happened to me was real. It's not something that my mind made up. And being on the autistic spectrum, having just very bad major depression and anxiety, having PTSD. I have PTSD from the memories of being bullied all my life, and from what I just said, And when people talk about it more, when they make videos about it, telling their story, sharing their experience to other people, it spreads more awareness. It helps. people can relate to it, so they can feel not alone in the world. I like being different. I like being a fair-skinned Latina. I like, yeah, I'm autistic, but I like it. It's fine, and you're fine, and you're beautiful. Your voice and your story, you deserve to be heard. No matter who you are, you're worth it. So please like this video. If you want to, you can share it if you want. Spread more awareness. Love yourself. Embrace who you are. You're a beautiful, authentic, amazing self. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, for more mental health videos, for more LGBTQ plus videos, story time, and more. Links down below. All of them are down there. Just click on them. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, but mostly Instagram. Yeah, subscribe, hit the bell to let you guys know whenever I upload a new video. So show love and support. And until next time, bye, my beautiful, awesome family, weirdo rainbow family. So bye guys. Subscribe.